Welcome to the Wildcast podcast, coming to you from Wildcast Studios with your hosts Adam Lund and Jeremy Boucher.
Welcome to Wildcast Studios on Rogers TV for another episode of the Wildcast podcast, your platinum award-winning and longest-running QMJHL podcast, and we are the unofficial voice of your reigning 2025 Gilles Courteau Trophy champion Moncton Wildcats. We are presented by Discount Flooring Center, a division of Fabulous Flooring, home to the largest variety of high-end, current, and discontinued lines in hardwood, ceramic vinyl, laminate flooring, luxury model tiles, and blinds for immediate purchase. Find them at 320 Collards Street, or give them a call at 859-9909. As always, fan listeners, I am your heartbroken host, Adam Lund, and I am joined by your favorite co-hoster, Mr. YQM, Mr. Starbucks, Mr. Aha, Mr. Gold, DoorDash driver at your service, and Elliot Friedman's favorite, Mr. Jeremy Boucher. I hope your Monday is better than my Monday.
Oh, I mean, I didn't have any sports heartbreak as you've experienced.
Football's stupid, and I quit.
Travis Kelce's coming back for another year, so that's a positive. I mean, we're gonna see some more Taylor Swift at their games, so it's always good. I mean, I'm a big Taylor Swift fan, and
honestly, at this point, I'd rather watch Taylor Swift watch Travis Kelce play football than watch Mike Evans play for the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, that was tough. Eh?
I retirement is one thing. I'm okay with it. I can emotionally prepare for retirement, not seeing him anymore. But for him to look at that organization and go, no, I'd rather go to San Francisco because Tom Brady gave them a Super Bowl, set them up for success, and they have fungled it year after year after year and continue to pick Todd Bowles over winning. The guy's 35-33 with 1-3 in the playoffs, but keeps his job. So this isn't a Buccaneers podcast, but I'm going to get through this. I'm going to get through this show. Mostly heartbroken. I'm also, I know I said it to you before, I was just like, it's Monday. Maybe it's the weather changing. It's brighter outside. I'm just not in a podcast mood today.
Yeah, I'm the same way. The time change is messing with me. Really.
But it's also like, there's 5 games left. There's 2 weeks left. I am just ready for the playoffs. Yeah. Like, it's like the end of preseason when we're just like, don't get hurt. It's like, I'm done with it. Don't get hurt, please. But yeah, no, went to Summerside. Mm-hmm. For those that are wondering, you think gas is expensive here at $1.53? Head on over to see your friends on the island at $1.70. It was wild. But yeah, no, in Summerside, not brand new arena, fantastic arena, hooked right to Microtel Hotel. Mm-hmm. So a nice walking path right from our room to the arena, a big massive swimming pool. Like, it's hooked to a community center. So swimming pool, gym, bowling alley, like, just if you're going there, and we've been to Summerside like 3 or 4 times, but we've never been past the boardwalk because we would go there and walk around and then leave or go to the Granville Street Diner. And yeah, so we turned down this road and she's like, oh, there's our hotel. I was like, oh, nice. Cause it's kind of in a neighborhood. Like, there's not a lot of other hotels around it. And then as we get a little bit closer, I'm like, oh, there's the arena. Wait a minute. We picked the hotel, and not knowing, we picked the hotel close to the arena. Summerside got the win. Fantastic rink. I wish Charlottetown was in that kind of a rink. Like, they should trade, but also I don't know what that would do to Summerside.
Yeah,
but it's a fun trip.
It's a good junior A.
Yeah,
good
great
junior A spot.
Yeah.
And they have a really good team too. So I think they're going to go far.
They're hosting the Centennial Cup.
Yeah. So they get a chance to do some damage here.
Yeah. It's a good team over there, and the atmosphere, everything kind of reminded me of Bathurst Rink with the walking track around it. Just didn't have that second section of stands and stuff like that. But it was a good time to get away. Whether it's 4 hours in Alberta or 3 hours in Alberta time change or an hour, Kiva doesn't understand it. Went to bed at 7, woke up at 9:30 when the game was over. Went to bed at 1 a.m., woke up at 5:30 her time.
Nice.
Yeah, so Sunday was a
write-off.
Sunday was a bit of a write-off, bit of a nap day. But yeah, Good time all around. Don't forget, as always, you can follow us on the social medias. Twitter, Moncton Wildcast. Instagram, Wildcast Podcast. TikTok, Wildcast Podcast. Put a new TikTok up today.
Oh,
Had
didn't even
some
notice.
fun. Yeah. Didn't you?
No.
Oh, I was trying not to sing 90s country from like 1996.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
and they came out right with Strawberry Wine, and I'm just like, that one is that was the toughest one.
She's going to Cavendish. Deanna Carter.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
That would be fun. As well, here on YouTube, don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button. Lets us know you like what we're doing. Click that bell. You don't want to miss any episodes. We have a surprise episode coming up on Friday the 20th. Can't say any more than that. It does involve Jeremy and I, so
I would hope it would involve. I mean, who else?
well, that's why I was
trying to get rid of me.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I'm just not. It's not involving me. It's just Jeremy. Just that's it.
Welcome to the Wildcats podcast. Probably get the name wrong and everything.
And yeah, you don't want to miss any podcast post games, the final one, as well as when we get into the playoffs. All right, we do have a bit of a quick question. It's not brought to you by anybody, but it is presented by Waterworks Pools and Spas, providing Atlantic Canadians with custom in-ground pools, spas, service, and supplies since 1986. If you're looking for a new spa, service, or maintenance by their trained technicians, or getting your pool water from green to clear, visit them at 194 Killam Drive in Moncton, or call them at 859-1980. Remember like a month ago when we did some MVP talk of this team?
Oh, yes.
You took Rudy. I took Nico. Who do you think's the favorite now? Is it 25, 16, 18?
It's
I mean, Nico's still in there with 40 goals too. That's what's wild.
I think you could probably make a case like a co-MVP. Because I don't think anybody expected Tommy Blyle to have the season that he's having. And you have Rudy. I think he leads the league in lead the league in wins?
It leads the league in wins at 35, save percentage at 920, and goals against average at 2.35 over Precor, who has now 6 shutouts on the year. So like that's some consistent goaltending from Rudy.
Yeah. So I think it's I think this is we can maybe go co-MVP. If they have a team awards banquet, nothing's been said about that. But Desi's right up there. Just given his play as of late, and that's what you expect from your captain. But I just think it comes down to where would we be without Tommy Blyle?
Yeah.
Where would we be without Rudy?
Yeah.
It's I think those two have kind of had the most impact on this team. I would maybe even give the edge to Tommy just based on his age and people just really not knowing who he is now. And then you've to the point where people are, chanting his name. Like it's been a crazy 6 months, and he's been an absolute treat to watch. And I will look, if it's not sure where he's going to be next year, whether he's going to be back here for another year or in NCAA. But hey, if it's I'll start a GoFundMe to maybe get another year of Tommy Blyle in a Wildcats jersey. So if that's what it takes, just let me know. I mean, obviously that's probably not allowed.
Yeah,
but
tough sell.
I'll do whatever it takes to have him back for another year.
Yeah, that's why I think that's where I'm at. Like, I think what he's done with smashing record after record after record, it just at the age he's doing it, and for a defenseman, that's what's the craziest part is he's doing this as a defenseman.
Yeah.
76 points in 58 games, which, I mean, and you flip side that when you look at Caleb, 71 points in 40 games.
Yeah,
like he's kind of doing what he did last year, where he just kind of came out of nowhere in that second half, and being healthy is making a big difference for him. But for me, it's what Tommy's been able to do. And, we go through the media entrance and there's 2 clipboards. There's media, which is the same 6 people.
All the time.
We're the only ones that don't get to do 3 stars. And then there's a media or a scouts clipboard that had like 5 names, 7 names. now it's up to 2 pages.
Yeah.
So like they're coming in to see him, Nico, like they're coming to see players, but they're coming to see Tommy Blau. And we've heard scouts up there, like 16 is one of the smoothest skaters I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Like what he does with the puck or this or that. Like it's unbelievable to watch him. And I saw on the board someone was asking MVP of the league. Has he done enough to get into that conversation? Because what's the MVP of your league? Is it the best player on the best team? Is it the player that's deemed most valuable to his team? So you got Massey. He's going to be in that with Chicoutimi, who you picked. Philip Veilleux, who's got 92 points for Val d'Or, who's sitting, I think, 6th in their conference. 6th in their conference. They're both pretty valuable to their own teams. Mm-hmm. But then you've got Tommy Blau, who's 20 points behind them, but look how valuable he is to the Moncton Wildcats.
Yeah. No, you're right. Like it's, I don't know if it's a league MVP season for him.
The rookie of the year.
It's rookie of the year. It's potentially rookie of the year, depending on which way they go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Defenseman of the year, offensive defenseman of the year,
because he's 2 points behind the Russians.
Yeah.
So Shilov's got 78, Lasov's got 77, and Blau's got 76.
So we'll see how they decide to play that. But I mean, lately Chicoutimi's kind of been lighting up the scoreboard here. So Alex Wong is putting up some points, but I just don't see how he doesn't get defenseman of the year. He will obviously get rookie defenseman of the year.
Yeah,
that's where I was trying to go with that. But I mean, I guess he's 15 points up on Alex Wong and Chicoutimi. So if Alex Wong somehow gets can get 15 points over Blau, I think that's going to be tough with with only so many games left in the season. So we'll there's a very good chance we're looking at a defense.
They're tied at plus minus, those two.
Yeah, so I think it's a very good chance we're looking at a defenseman of the year and offensive rookie defenseman of the year. I'm not sure what the trophy names are, but it's but as you know, it's not about individuals with this team. No. It's all about team. Team first, and there's they could win all the awards in the league, but if they're not winning a league championship, I don't think they really care about it. So
nope. And every time we've asked, well, not every time, the 2 times we've asked Tommy about awards or records that he's broken, it's about the team. It's about, did you know? Yeah, kind of, but
there's no I in team, but there's a me.
And me gets all the records. No, but it's an interesting conversation to have, because I don't remember a season, we've been doing this 9 years, where it's been as close for team MVP of this team. Usually it's like, oh, it's this guy, or it's this guy running away, or this goaltender. And right now it's a 4-headed monster. And yeah, I don't know who you pick for that MVP. I don't know who. Even if you were, maybe our friend Mr. Dorian can handicap the odds for us of plus how many for these players.
That's true. We got to get our March Madness picks.
We do next weekend. I actually went and looked. It's starting on the 19th. So remind me next weekend to get that ready. But yeah, just an interesting conversation I thought of on my way home from work, because I'm like, who's going to be the MVP of this team? Because we talked about it about a month ago. So, all right, let's get to some news and notes from around the queue.
News and notes from around the queue.
And news and notes from around the queue is presented by Speedy Auto Service Moncton on Mountain Road. Whether it's routine maintenance, major repairs, the team at Speedy keeps you safe and back on the road fast. With spring tire season here, now is the perfect time to pre-book your spring tire swap and get your vehicle ready for that summer drive. Locally owned, trusted by Moncton drivers.
Hey, spring tires with the weather we're getting Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, might be next week, but yeah, I can't confirm.
Pre-booker.
Proud
to deliver honest service every time. Visit Speedy Moncton at 905 Mountain Road, or call them at 506-857-2282, where great people provide great service. The 2026 Top Prospects game will be played in Gatineau this October. This coming up October 28th. Are you booing the Prospects game there, or just the game in general?
The game there.
Yeah. Wanted it here?
Well,
But yeah,
a little closer.
Look, yeah, it would be nice to go, maybe a nice Cape Breton trip or.
I guess I shouldn't boo. I mean, I shouldn't say put my thumb down. We've been fortunate enough to get some our fair share of events, so it's nice to kind of spread the wealth out a little bit.
Yeah, we got the very last prospects game, CHL prospects game. Got the draft. Draft's coming to Halifax, so a little closer.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing some guys, but
I saw someone comment on that tweet by Stefan LaRue that he was shocked that the Q does it so early. The WHL and the OHL kind of do it later in the season. And I'm like, but it gets them on the radar earlier, and then they get a full season to watch them, right? Like the one game isn't going to make a difference for Tommy Blau got on that radar in that game early, and look at the season he's having. Same with Jacoby. Like it gets them on the radar a little bit earlier. The Gatorade Challenge will have a new home as well this spring, as it's moving from Blainville to Shawinigan, April 24th to 26th.
What if Shawinigan's still in the playoffs?
I was just thinking that.
I think they moved it because they were expecting Blainville to still be in the playoffs. But
yeah,
what if Shawinigan's still in the playoffs?
What round was that last year?
It's like the third round.
Yeah.
So
there's an absolute chance that they get there. And I had in my notes, if they're worried about playoffs, why not do it in Gatineau? But then the prospects game going there in October. So do you really want
a neutral site?
How
about if the Aiken Center in Fredericton?
Yeah, why not? I'm down with that. The New England Showcase, April 11th and 12th at the Boston Sports Institute. Got to believe you'll see a few more QMJHL teams represented at that. At that showcase now.
There's I've been told there's been some there's some Q attendance in Massachusetts and New England this year. So good crop in New England. So we'll see how the draft goes.
I think that's a precursor, like not precursor. Do you think the Q kind of, when they're at that showcase, will maybe look around, test some markets and fever to get into that? I know the OHL sent a team to. That's kind of why
they're doing it. That's kind of part of why they're doing this thing too, is not only just to attract players, but to have a kind of a presence in New England. But no, it's a good showcase. They've probably said the top 3 guys from New England were named to the USTP team, and there's one that should have been named that didn't get named. So I think that's probably one of your first New England guys off the board.
All rights to TSN on that. Really interesting. Speaking of the prep schools, how's some of our prospects doing in these prep schools?
So we're
getting into playoff season now.
There was the New England prep / high school playoffs last weekend. Noah Servillis and Miles Broaden were the number 1 ranked Dexter, and they fell to the number 8 seed. So that was a bit of a shocker. And
this is 1 game playoffs.
Yeah,
too,
right? It's single knockout.
Crazy.
Yeah. So their playoffs started Wednesday and ended Sunday. So it's single knockout. So they were the number 1 seed, got knocked out by the 8th seed. And that's the prep. So Avon Old Farms, the Winged Beavers, went on to win.
Great name.
Went on to win the New England Elite 8 championship. So I don't think we have anybody on Avon, but the large school championship went to the Cushing Academy Penguins.
Ooh, nice. Yeah.
Tommy Blyles, old school.
Old school.
Colin Yandel was part of the Cushing Academy Penguins.
Nice. Yeah.
And so he's a bit of a champ. And in was that the large school or small school?
I think it was large school.
There was another one where was it St. Mark's. So St. Mark's lost to Avon Old Farms. St. Mark's had Will Manchuso. I sent you some highlights. He's a gamer.
Power.
Yeah, just lights out player. So they lost to Avon in the Elite 8 finals. So
I should probably go share that to our Instagram so people know what's coming. But either of these guys, you think make a little trip up to be a black ace and practice with the team and be around the rink and see what it's all like. Because we had that last year in the playoffs. Remember, there was a couple.
Yeah, so
there was a couple players that came up to the playoffs just to experience
now that we look at it, like,
yeah,
we didn't know who these kids were.
No,
was one of them Tommy?
I feel like it.
Like,
I feel like one of them was Tommy, and I think Cervelis was the other one.
So he was a draft pick though, so he couldn't technically come.
Okay, then maybe it was it was Chudzinski then.
It might have been, but yeah, we just saw some young USA hockey dressed up kids in the playoff run last year. So,
I mean, if you can get them up here for a weekend,
one
around two, like I don't think they'll be the black ace style that travels with the team because you'd have to use AP cards at that point. And I mean, they haven't used really any this year, so they still would have them to technically use them, but it would be something to, I don't know.
I don't know if it's needed. I mean, because we have three forwards that are healthy scratched every game. I think they'll probably play some USHL.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're all USHL picks. So, but no, pretty good prep year. I actually followed US, the New England prep a little closer this year for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Will Manchuso, gamer. If he can come here next year, I think he's going to be an impact guy.
Yeah, I did mention to you when we were going to the UDM game, I was like, I looked on Elite Prospects, and last year average age was 19. This year, our average age is 18. Imagine part of the free agency deal was they got them locked in for 2 years. So this was just their first year to get used to the league, and look what they've done. Yeah. I don't know if that'll happen if they can push commitments, but it would be.
Speaking of Americans, we already know one that we've got lined up for next year.
Boy, do we. And are we not excited? All right.
We didn't mention, we're not going to mention any names, but you can't hide stuff from us, Taylor. Or Rick.
Or both of you.
We have ways.
Yeah. All right.
We know things.
We know a few things, but hey, trust tree. Yep. Circle of trust.
Yep.
Right here. We're going to keep that on lock. But yeah, you followed US Prep School. I'm following the other leagues. Like, we have you covered from coast to coast in the junior hockey season. All right, let's get to the players of the week presented by, Flow Hockey, I guess. Team of the week. Maxime Massé for Chicoutimi. 2 goals, 11 assists in the 3 games. Ivan Ryabkin, 4 games. He had 4 goals and 7 assists. He had, I think, a Charlottetown record of 4 straight games with 4+ points. Nathan Leake, 4 games. He had 5 goals, 5 assists. Jordan Turney from Chicoutimi, 2 goals and 6 assists in those 3 games. The aforementioned Tommy Blyle, 3 games. He had 1 goal and 6 assists. And Danny Shaikov against Gatineau, 2-0, a .962 save percentage, and a 1 goals against average. When you score 41 goals in 5 games, it's pretty tough not to be the player of the week. Maxime Massé, 2 goals, 11 assists, plus 14 in 3 games for Chicoutimi. So
just a stupid week. Stop scoring so many goals,
or keep scoring them and use them all up.
Not score in the playoffs.
Whichever
way you want to go.
Use them all up right now. Let's get to everyone's second favorite part of the show.
It's now time for the one and only Boucher's Team of the Week.
Actually, I got a compliment on that picture.
Did you?
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, I love liking your picture." I was like, "Oh, thank you."
I love it.
Right in front of the dumpster.
Yeah,
about sums up the team of the week. right in the trash can every day. All right, the Boucher team of the week. Yeah, I got it.
No, I was going to say something after, but
okay.
First.
Boucher team of the week, sponsored by the Hub City Driving School, where excellence meets experience on the road to safe, confident driving. Whether you're a new driver getting behind the wheel for the first time or looking to refine your skills, the Hub City Driving School is committed to guiding you every step of the way. Because driving is a privilege and not a right. You can learn more at hubcitydrivingschool.com. What are you going to say?
Don't forget your homework next week. It's the Legends week, eh?
Oh, I started.
Okay, good.
Oh, yeah, I started.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you may have to do you can either do 2 or you can just do the one Legends one. It's up to you.
Yeah. I think I have 5 forwards and 6 forwards and 5 defensemen so far.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. So we'll have to cut it down. I'm only doing one line here. I'm not doing the whole lineup. In goal, Raphael Precool, or you mentioned him earlier, his 6th shutout of the season. which equals the single-season Chicoutimi record set by Felix the Cat Potvin in 1990-1991. Not bad. On the back end, Dylan McKinnon. You're probably wondering, what did Dylan McKinnon do? Well, folks,
I know.
In the poor Islanders, when they lost 14-2 to Chicoutimi, the Bum, as he's known as around here, the Bum.
What a nickname.
Finished at +1 in a 14-2 loss. This is not part of my team of the week. But just to kind of give you an idea of how good that is, I would probably consider that one of the most impressive performances of the season.
Yeah.
It really is, considering Owen Conrad was a -5 and Nikita Voyega -7. So that's two of his D partners. That's just to kind of sum up how things are that game in Charlottesville.
Yeah. That was a tough one. It's a good thing that one was on the road.
Yeah. And no surprise, Tommy Blyle, new QMJHL record holder for most points in a season by a rookie defenseman, and the new Wildcats record holder for most points in a season by a rookie. Shocked that he's on my team of the week. Is it Ilya Ryabkin? What's his first name?
Ivan.
Is it Ivan?
Yeah.
Oh, Ivan. I keep writing Ilya. Ivan Ryabkin.
He's got two. Ivan Ilya.
Yeah, Ivan.
That's
Ilya
what we call
Ryabkin.
him. Yeah.
As you mentioned, Adam, 3 straight games with 4+ points, which is a franchise record.
Okay, I'm sorry to take all your things here.
That's okay. Next time I'll just tell you to quiet down.
Yeah.
Maxime Massé, 13 points in 1 week is just pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
And finally, Nico Tornis.
Oh, nice.
The first 40-goal scorer on the Wildcats since the Summerside Sniper in the 2019-2020 season. There we go.
Well done, sir.
I did my best to not have all Chicoutimi Saguenayens on my team of the week, as Jonathan Houdon tried to suggest on Twitter.
That you'd have all Chicoutimi players? Yeah. I mean, it's tough not to. That is a unbelievable run by that club right now.
Keep scoring goals.
Yeah.
Don't score any in the regular. But
in the playoffs. Yeah. No, I'm completely down for that. All right, let's get to our team.
Weekly Rewind.
And the Weekly Rewind is presented by Alphas Appliance Solutions. Right now, they got the Whirlpool Saver, the savings event. Save $150 when you purchase 2 or $300 when you purchase 3 or more qualifying Whirlpool kitchen appliances. Qualifying purchases must be made between February 26th and April 1st. For those or any other deals, call them at 858-5111 or visit them at 25 Halifax Street or go online to alphaappliancesolutions.ca. Wildcats sweep all 3 games on the week, bringing the record to 45-10, 2-2 for 94 points on the season, keeping us in second place. We're first place for about 12 hours in the Eastern Conference and in the Q, which if the season ended today again would give us the first round matchup against the Mooseheads. Thursday, kind of a weird one. Kind of felt like both teams played 5 overtime games the night before. Moncton was coming off the long road trip. It looked like the Eagles came off a long road trip. They just didn't have, both teams just didn't seem to have the legs. It felt very sloppy early on. Moncton comes away with a victory, and our friend Drew Bear said that second goal kind of changed the trajectory of that game, and I can't say I disagree with him. Bit of an odd call that they, I guess, ruled that he pushed the net off on purpose to stop the power play goal. And
did we ever get a final call on that one?
No, we didn't. And it was so odd. Like,
who'd they give the goal to?
The second one, I believe it was,
because it looked like Gabe Smith
shot it.
I have to go back, but I think didn't they say that?
So Teddy Mutrin got it.
Okay, but Gabe Smith was in front of the net.
Yeah, and unless it,
It must have went off a Cape Breton skate or stick.
Yeah, when he went to push across, it kind of went through his 5-hole before the net went off, maybe.
Yeah, that's all I can think of.
Because, yeah, when you watch the replay, it looks like trying to find it here. It looks like Gabe is the one shooting it into the net. Yeah. That's already off by like quite a bit. So again, it was.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was. I was surprised that it counted.
Yeah.
Not often that a call goes our way, and you look up at the media booth, and I'm just going like this. Like how? Like why?
Yeah.
So, but look, we'll take it.
And I think everyone was kind of like that.
Yeah. Very surprising. I still don't know why, but that's the only thing I can think of is that it was.
I think if you go back and watch the replay on the Q site at about 3:30, Teddy plays it, and it looks like it goes off the skate of 65 because the way he's looking and Howell has to close his 5-hole legs real quick. It looks like the puck just kind of bounces off his foot and goes in the net. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what happens. So if you go watch the replay at 3:42 on the Q site, it goes right off 65 skate and through the 5-hole. So before the net's completely off is I think how they ruled it. Aiden McCullough.
Okay, yeah, I see it now. Yeah.
So for those watching on YouTube, go watch with us as we're describing what happens. But again, that's the goal that you get a bit of a lucky bounce. I mean, Charlottetown or Moncton was kind of all over Cape Breton in that one, and they got a bit of a lucky one, and they were able to continue to roll and got a 5-1 victory. And you said they had to, if Cape Breton wanted to jump on Moncton, it had to be early. And they just, I don't know if it was the concert the night before, but both teams just looked like they weren't skating on good ice.
Yeah, there was a lot of jumpy pucks and bad ice and all other stuff. But look, the better team won the game.
Yeah.
If you get 11, 14, 12 shots on goal. If you can keep your opposition to under 10 shots a period, you're probably gonna have a good chance of winning. And Rudy was rock solid.
Yep.
And the jerseys I thought were pretty nice.
They were very nice, actually. Yeah, I liked them.
I will say I was a little skeptical first because I didn't think this Jack Livingstone was a real person. But he was there, and he was from Amherst.
Yeah,
good Amherst boy. Got to go to a game at the Avenir Center on a school night because it wasn't March break in Amherst. So good job, Jack.
Really? It's not March break on all three.
No, this is March break week in Nova Scotia.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I guess that kind of makes sense so that not everybody's traveling everywhere at the same time.
Yeah.
Last year we heard that there was a kid that designed it, but we never actually saw it to this point. Like, a lot of other teams had the kid there, dropped the puck, asked about the jerseys. We didn't see that with Moncton, so you kind of were wondering. These ones were much cleaner than last year's. Last year's with the lightning bolts and the magnets and everything were very like kid drawn. This one, Jack made a nice clean one with the stars and the waves and everything. So I really liked it. You kind of almost forgot how nice Moncton looks in those whites at home. They kind of look just like them, but great jerseys. They improved to 2-0 in Superstore jerseys in the past 2 years. Keep it going. Friday, Vince Collard made his return. Nice to see the Wildcats honored him before the game.
Yeah, it was different. Yeah.
Didn't wait for the first whistle where they're kind of rushing. It was just the camera guy's right there. Let's do it here. I think my only criticism is I would have liked to seen maybe the Wildcats advertise he was coming back. Nothing against Carbonneau and Zonin, but Collard's coming back. He was here for 2 years. He helped win the championship. Advertise that more. People a lot of casuals might not know he went to Blainville. So they're like, oh, he's coming back. Cool. But it was nice to see him. This one, I mean, we talk about playoff feels and games a lot, 2 top end teams, but this one felt like the playoff game where the first team to get the second goal was going to win. And I mean, you just start running out of things to say about Tommy Blau, but that pass to Mercier was unbelievable. And it was a second breakaway in like 2.5 minutes. Nico, I think, ringed one off the post. So, but the pop in that arena, and you asked Mercier about it. I mean, that they wanted that one.
Yeah, and like that's we've watched Mercier for 5 years now, and like I said in the post game, I think that's the most emotion that I've seen from him. Scoring a goal.
Mm-hmm.
He loves to score. He loves to score goals. He loves to celebrate, but you just saw that he was so fired up because they really wanted that game. And again, Rudy was rock solid.
Yeah.
And look, Lascelles was just as good. Lascelles was better, if you want to put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
This was just a really, really good game. And we've always talked about this team being, they play their best hockey in the third period. Well, they saved their best hockey for 5 minutes to go in the third period.
Yeah.
So you step up in the big moments, and you're right. That pass by Blyle was that was a pro level pass, and Mercier's probably thanking the stars that he was able to gain control of that and just sneak it 5-hole. And I also learned that you can get a game misconduct for throwing a piece of equipment in the stands. So you learn something new every day.
That's awesome.
That was a great celebration. Didn't know it came with a game misconduct.
No, I didn't either.
But what was it? It happened to Miles Mueller a few years ago. It was like the end of a period, or was during a period or something, where I forget what he did.
He shot the puck over, didn't he?
He might have, and he got a game misconduct.
Yeah, I think he was annoyed and he shot the puck over there. No, yeah,
he wasn't even annoyed.
No, he was just trying to flip it to the official, and he flipped it kind of flipped it up or something or annoyed it. Yeah, I don't think he was trying to flip it and flipped it over, but I didn't even see that. You had to tell me that Verona put his stick over because I was taping, and you're like, stick just went over the glass, and I'm like, what? I had to go back and watch it.
It's this is the same guy that in the preseason ripped one top shelf, popped a water bottle, and then skated behind the net and drank the goalie's water bottle. So I think I said in that time, easy on the celebrations here, kid. But this, given the moment and who they were playing, totally acceptable in my opinion. It wasn't game wasn't necessarily out of hand.
No.
But when you go up 2 goals with 1:45 left, with a goalie like Rudy Guimont, you can celebrate like that.
And when you score a goal like that, like Chudzinski drops it to Gabe. Gabe goes over, and Kuzman turns around, and he's wide open. Like, that was a beautiful goal.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're gonna throw your stick over as he's falling, actually, the video's still playing, but if you're gonna throw your stick over the glass, throw it over the glass on a goal like that. It was nice also too to have Veronin and Mutrin back and Wellnius. Like, we talked about it with Marty and I used your statement, like aces in places, and Teddy just makes such a difference on that second line as a second line center.
Mm-hmm.
It's unreal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could definitely tell the difference in this hockey club when Kuzman too, he's got the speed, gets that puck in mid-flight and he's gone. Like, there's a couple times he's getting it, he's gone, gives it to Gabe, and this isn't a shot at Gabe, but Gabe passes it and he hasn't slowed down. He just keeps going. And it's like, normal players, you'd pass that where that guy is. Kuzman's going so fast, he catches it in his feet and it kind of dies. It's like, his speed on that third line is just, it's so valuable.
Yeah. There's some defensemen that have been surprised by his speed. Man, if he could finish some of these goals, he would probably have
40.
Not even 40. I would say, 40. But of the top 10 goals of the season, he'd probably have 9 of them.
Yeah.
Like there was that one, was it against Blainville or against Cape Breton, where he had everybody beat and he tried to tuck it in from behind the net.
Yeah.
And it went off the post. Man, if he would have got that, and then just the way he gets around defensemen and can drive wide and get past the D and then flip it over. If some of these goals go in, like, he's a 40-goal scorer as a 3rd-round pick in the import draft. Like it's that's another one. If you look at his numbers last year in the USHL compared to now, you wouldn't think of him as a 20+ goal scorer.
No.
So he's had a hell of a year. He's had a hell of a year, Adam.
We're getting through this. We're getting all this out before we get into the playoff shows in a couple weeks. Then you get into Sunday. Not gonna lie, they had us in the first half.
Hey, that was a 3-goal handicap.
Yeah, 3 goals, worst lead in hockey.
Yep.
I
almost actually tweeted that too, but I didn't want to come back
literally
and bite myself in the
I
end.
know. I was at home because we had family nap day because Kiva didn't sleep, so we all needed a nap. And I almost tweeted that myself. I had to check to see if you did, and I'm like, nah, I'll just leave this. In case
I'm just so superstitious.
Yeah, in case this goes the wrong.
Saying crap like that.
Yeah, usually if it's a superstitious type thing, it's me because he's very like that. But when I saw the score was 3-0 after I kind of got over my days of waking up, it felt like this was the emotional letdown game that St. John was going to get to take advantage of. That's such a high off the Armada game. But it then they kind of started to roll, and it felt like if they get one, they're coming back. And Nico got that one with 2.5 minutes left, and they steamrolled them in the second period.
Yeah. I'm not going to talk about this game. I'm going to talk about the performance by Arseny Radkov. So I'm up there talking to Jamie Tozer, and I tell him, this guy's either making 10 bell saves or it's ending up in the back of the net.
Yeah.
Preston Lounsbury was probably shooting himself in the first period. I think he had 3 shorthanded chances and 1 even strength chance, all in the first period, and didn't get one. This Radkov guy was just making save after save after save, and just frustrating me. I think maybe frustrating the Wildcats, but no, they came out, and I mean, just the latter half of the first period, all the second, it was they controlled, 50
minutes almost.
50 minutes, yeah, of that game. So that was St. John came out strong. I was like, oh geez, it's gonna be one of those days, and nope. They came back and got the job done. It was nice because he doesn't do many things that we like, but I will say the DJ got one thing right. He's there Thursday night on the microphone saying, we're going to win tonight, we're going to win tomorrow night, and we're going to win on Sunday. And I'm like, you what? Like, why are you saying that? If anything would come back to bite the team in the ass, it's when that DJ gets on the microphone. But
which is hilarious. I walked around the concourse on Friday getting food, and I had like 3 or 4 people thinking it was a new DJ.
Really?
Because the songs were a little bit different, and I don't know if he had a different look, like glasses or whatever. But I'm like looking, I'm like, no, that's the same DJ. But if it's not, I think I know why.
Yeah.
The other thing I was happy to see in this game was that they left Jacoby Weiner in. Like 3 goals on 11 shots in that first 10 minutes. Not so much his performance, but that's an easy time to get a pull to wake the team up.
Yeah. And
they left him in, and I don't know if it's the league timeout was just after, because the third goal was at 9:47, so the league timeout might have just been after that. But I think that allowed him to reset.
Yeah.
And that was, what did I say, 3 goals on 11 shots. They had 13 shots in the second period, so they had 13 shots the rest of the hockey game. So I think maybe things were said in that little league timeout that allowed the team to reset. And again, they were all over Radkov, but I was glad to see that they stuck with Jacoby. The team clamped down, and he only gave up those 3. And again, it wasn't going to be a shot if they pulled him. It was going to be more a shot at the 21 guys in front of him than him. But I like that they went, nope, settle in, guys in front, heads removed from butts, and let's take control of this game. And they did that, allowing 13 shots for the final 50 minutes of the hockey game.
Yeah, I think some of these guys thought it was going to be a stat game, and so they just they weren't there ready to go. But hey, Blame it on the time change. Just
I mean, technically they started on time without the time change.
Yeah. So that's we'll just blame the start on the time change. And but yeah, they woke up and realized it was game time and not nap time, and got the job done.
No, but it was I like seeing that. So you got 3 games this week. Eagles tomorrow on St. Patrick's Day. Some green jerseys.
Are they actually wearing green jerseys?
I mean, the logo on the Jumbotron was green, so I'm assuming they're going to wear green jerseys. They haven't teased anything. Maybe by the time this comes out, we'll have seen some teasing. I'm guessing there's green jerseys. I don't actually know. And then back-to-back against Newfoundland in Newfoundland. And I said it off the top of the show. This is the part of the year where I'm just like, stay healthy. This is just like preseason. No major injuries. We got Cape Breton, Newfoundland. Chicoutimi's got Shawinigan, Sherbrooke, Rimouski. So they've already got a 3-point advantage on us because that's 2 points against Rimouski. They're not giving up.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're going to get help from Shawinigan, Sherbrooke. I've been on record last week. I was on record with Marty. I wouldn't hate resting some guys if you know you can't get first overall. Mm-hmm. By the time Saturday comes, you may know, because Chicoutimi plays Thursday and Friday. If they win both those, you may not have a chance coming down the stretch, and you give a couple guys off. But again, that's not Gardner's style last year. But I don't know if I necessarily want a full roster to play all the games in these final 3, because our goal is not to have a complete team going into the final game. Our goal is 48 more hours in Kelowna. And if you got to rest a couple guys, I understand it. The only guy I probably don't want to see rested is number 10 for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts going into these 3 games?
Well, I think the Thursday night game is, first of all, I didn't know there was a game on Thursday until Pat McNeil told me that the Eagles were back in town next week. So, hey, look, that just shows how much I
I get the guy's schedule week after week.
I don't know
over the games. He's up at 6 o'clock doing DoorDash.
Yeah, people. Exactly. I'm trying to make a living here. But no, I think you just could approach that Thursday game the way you did against Cape Breton, last week. Just don't look ahead to your trip to Newfoundland. Just get your job done against the Eagles, and then hope for the best in Newfoundland. I mean, Cape Breton's still battling, so they're going to be fighting. They're tied right now with Quebec for 5th. So I mean, that's between 5th and 6th. That's either a date against Charlottetown or a date against Newfoundland. Yeah. So I mean, good luck. It's those are two teams I wouldn't want to play in the first round of the playoffs.
Nope.
So you're kind of battling, but
and Quebec's got Victoriaville, Gatineau on the Thursday, Friday. So
Cape Breton's going to want to get a point here, but I think you're just going to play the same way. It's I'm just when you look at these 3 games, you wonder, when's tuna time in these 3 games, and that's are we going to get him? I don't think he gets back to back. I don't think he goes Sunday against St. John and then again on Thursday against Cape Breton. So you give him one of the Newfoundland games, and for him to revenge his, I wouldn't say revenge his 2 games from the opening weekend, but try to get a win on the Rock and see what happens. I can't see Rudy getting all 3.
No.
So it's just a matter of finding which one that Lewander gets.
Yeah, and of course the coaching staff isn't doing what we're doing and worrying about the standings. But I'm going Rudy on Thursday. I'm going on Saturday, and if Chicoutimi wins Thursday and Friday, Kobe's got Sunday, and then the final week of the season. I mean, you give
bring
Rudy
the bacon.
Yeah, bring the bacon. Bring up Robinson. Like,
I would bring both goalies.
Well, where's Bacon playing though? That's what I mean.
Can
you get? Was he in West Kent? Okay,
sure,
I didn't know where he was. I thought he was in
again, it's going to depend on their availability because they're in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
So we might not be able to call up a goalie.
Yeah, that's true. And I don't want, as much as I'd like to have these guys rested for a playoff run, and I think Rudy's leading the league in minutes for goaltending, if I'm not mistaken. No, he's 86 minutes behind Donald Hickey, but still second in league. So the last thing I want to do is have him play against Blainville on Friday and then not see the net again or play Thursday, Saturday, and then not see the net again till the 28th, like a full 2 weeks off.
That's it.
You don't want that. You want to get him at least one of the games against Charlottetown. I think you'd want to get him.
Yeah, you don't want to rest him too much.
Like 5 games left, he's got to play 3 of the 5.
I think so.
Right?
Yeah. I'm not sure where we're going to go with this, but I think they're going to play Thursday night. Then they're going to have to be on the bus early Friday morning to take a bus to Halifax, and they're going to fly to Newfoundland. So it's, hopefully there's no travel interruptions, and these guys can get to where they need to be because there is some weather coming in the middle of this week. So we'll see.
Get where they need to be when they need to be there.
Yeah. Let's get point A to point B on time and get home on time. Hopefully this time they don't have to fly St. John's to Toronto to Montreal, Montreal to Moncton.
Whoa.
Yeah. Let's hope they have better travel plans this time around than they did opening weekend of the season.
Not a good time. You know what is a good time, though? Everyone's favorite part of the show.
Hey.
Eric Murray, Realtor. Buy your house from him. Stick Tap of the Week.
Thank you, Johnny. Have fun with that snowstorm on Wednesday night into Thursday. You can keep it yourself. The Stick Tap of the Week is going to the Team Atlantic Para Hockey. So they're doing an online auction to raise funds. Basically, they're doing every bid to help support travel, equipment, opportunities for their athletes to continue competing and growing the game. So they're doing an online option on their Facebook page. It's Team Atlantic Para Hockey. Just to kind of let you know what some of these some items you can bid on. There's some beautiful personalized keepsake for a new baby or baby shower gift. Full-size stuffy matching lovey blanket. There's a toolbox 120-piece drill. There's a Milwaukee 2-tool combo kit, drill and driver. But Adam, I will tell you, my absolute favorite item that you can bid on is a coffee cup. Now, that doesn't sound like much, but on said coffee cup is a picture of the coaches' faces. One of those coaches, folks, is Alex Pittsburgh Arsenault. So you can bid on a coffee cup, and while you're drinking it, take a nice little look at Alex every morning while you're drinking your hot cup of coffee. So that's ongoing now, and that's Team Atlantic Para Hockey. The online auction is from March the 8th until March the 14th at 6 p.m. Again, that's on their Facebook page at Team Atlantic Para Hockey. Make some bids, especially on a coffee cup with Pittsburgh's face on it.
The Stick Tap of the Week, sponsored by Eric Murray Real Estate with the RE/MAX Avante team. If you're looking to buy or sell a home in the Greater Moncton or surrounding area, make sure to check him out on social media or give him a call at 506-863-8802.
And that brings us to the Wildcat of the Week, presented by Rosemary, Lynns Massage and Spa. Right now, they've got the teeth whitening available for $85. That gets you 3 15-minute sessions, including in that price. Add another 15 minutes for only $20. Don't forget they've got the loyalty card. Buy 9 spa services, get 1 free. Call them at 506-830-1224 or stop in at 153 McLeese, as they are now accepting new clients. This one couldn't have been any easier, if I'm being honest with you, folks. You set a QMJHL record for the most assists by a rookie defenseman. You set a franchise record for most points by a rookie. You set a franchise record for most assists by a rookie way back in the day. 44 for Barbashev. He's at 60-some now. So he's close to setting most assists by a defenseman. He's 8 points away from most points by a defenseman this season. Yeah. One highlight reel goal.
Oh,
Just absolutely beautiful. 6 assists in the 3 games. We're running out of superlatives for this kid. It was the same with Desi a couple of years ago. You just run out of things to say when they just keep going. Your Wildcat of the week is number 16, Tommy Blyle. And that'll do it for the show, sir.
yeah. Bus trip.
Bus trip.
Bus trip.
I was gonna say,
PEI.
yep.
Details. This will be for the March 20th game. $55 a seat, includes transportation and game tickets. Departure 3:30, location to be determined. You can send your contact the Moncton Wildcats fan club on Facebook. Small print.
Yeah.
By sending payment, you acknowledge and accept that if there is a bridge closure, a partial refund will be given as bus and ticket costs will still apply. So that's you can sign up and get your tickets on the Moncton Wildcats fan club Facebook page.
Smart. That's smart because that is a worry, especially. I mean, we're getting a snowstorm in tonight.
No, we're not. That's going up the Johnny's.
Yeah, you can have that, Sir Johnny. But yeah,
We're just getting a nice storm, which is probably worse.
yeah, 2 home games left. Cape Breton tomorrow, and then the final regular season game on the 21st is against Charlottetown. So your playoff tickets still on sale. They go on sale to the general public Friday. So if you haven't secured your tickets, never going to be
What are
cheaper
you
than they are right
waiting
now. They're just not. If you haven't secured them, give the Wildcats a call. Email them at info@monctonwildcats.com or phone the business office 382-5555 to get your playoff tickets, because as of March 13th, they will go on sale to the general public. Just finish the season healthy. That's all I really care about.
Yeah, that's all.
That's it. I got nothing else. Enjoy the game tomorrow. I hope they do have the green jerseys. Last year's were really nice with the black. They had the cat head and then they had the black through them. So I really hope they do something for that. I don't know what they're doing in the playoffs. I don't know if it's red towels, red shirts. I think it should be red towels, personally. But it is what it is. We will stay tuned. For Jeremy, I am Adam. Stay safe.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the Wildcast podcast. Follow us on social media at Moncton Wildcast.